Do you think you have borderline personality disorder? Have you ever been diagnosed with it? No, I do not think that, and no, I have never been diagnosed with that. A little bit of a backstory is, as you guys remember, I had to do 12 sessions of therapy to get weight loss surgery because I was trying to do that. And then I did the 12 sessions and then I continued seeing the same therapist, actually psychologist. I liked him a lot, so I stayed. And then remember when I told you guys, okay, well, I have to go to a new psychologist who actually specializes in something different, and I didn't feel comfortable saying what it was. I actually only got to see that psychologist one time because I ended up moving to a completely different state and I wasn't able to keep the same psychologist, obviously. I was actually diagnosed on my 19th session with my psychologist with borderline personality disorder. I know based on exactly what surgery I want, because they do two surgeries there. One is 16,000 and one is 23,000. So I really want to talk to the surgeon and just kind of hear what he thinks would be best for me. And then I know by getting a consultation, you also speak to a psychologist. You have the dietitian there, you have the doctor there who does like a checkup. I know with trying to get weight loss surgery, I know I'm going to have to see a psychologist, but I'm not going to be able to see the one that I have anymore. So I've been seeing the psychologist for over a year from an outpatient program. So it's a lot of intensive therapy, but the thing is, it's a health at every size angle, and I can't have that angle if I plan on getting weight loss surgery. And now I have to get a different psychologist because getting weight loss surgery is my goal. So I finished my 12 sessions. I was approved by my therapist. I then was approved by my dietitian. And my next step was to meet with the surgeon, talk over everything that I've done, and to set a surgery date. I would say it's been over a month where I have felt disconnected from weight loss surgery, like I wasn't ready. There is a lot of personal reasons why I chose this decision. I have chosen to postpone weight loss surgery. I actually have not had a therapy appointment in like 3 weeks, so I need to get on to that. Who diagnosed you with BPD and when? So it was actually when I was seeing the psychologist. It was around the era of when I was like getting my weight loss surgery. I was with Feline at the time. So it was 2023. It was, I would say maybe March of 2023, like around that area. And that was when they were like, okay, so you meet the criteria because there's like 9 criterions, whatever, whatever. And they were like, but you need to see someone who like specifically can help you with this, because my psychologist at the time did not, and I never saw anyone until now. So I was actually diagnosed on my 19th session with my psychologist with borderline personality disorder. I'm curious, I also have BPD, and do you know what type of BPD you have? I have discouraged. Yes, discouraged, and hold on. What was the other one called? Discouraged is my like the top one, because that's the one that I tested the highest for. Where is it? Oh, just a minute. So discouraged, I scored like the highest, and then the second highest was the self-destructive. Amberlynn has not been diagnosed with BPD because she said in her live stream that the psychologist told her she needs to see a specialist. So I was seeing a psychologist for about 9 months, and it was around the 8-month mark where I was finally diagnosed with BPD. So when I expressed that that psychologist said I'd need to see a specialist, it is because they wanted me to heal from BPD and they did not work with BPD patients in that way. Yes, I was absolutely diagnosed. It's just the psychologist who diagnosed me didn't specialize in BPD. When you are diagnosed with BPD, you do not have to be diagnosed by a person who specializes in it, but to heal from it and to do therapy for it, it is better to see someone who specializes for it. So that is what I meant. Did you say your therapist had suggested the BPD workbook? Yes, my EMDR therapist actually suggested it, but my DBT therapist said that I should not be doing a workbook alongside the therapy that she's teaching because it would conflict with the therapy that she's doing. It's crazy how people, like, think that they're doctors. I, like, genuinely can't. I, like, genuinely can't. You're not a psychologist, you're not a therapist, you're not the one experiencing what I'm experiencing, so hop off the armchair, love. The armchair is about to break, okay?